It may surprise or even shock you to hear what I'm about to say, but if you're seeing this video right now, it's no coincidence. As a chosen one, you have always felt a certain resonance with energies most people ignore, a quiet drumbeat calling you toward greater understanding. Today, I bring a message that will challenge how you view yourself and your place in this world. You come from a very rare and royal soul group. This isn't about ego or empty flattery. It's about recognizing the origins of your spiritual lineage and understanding why you felt so different, so set apart for as long as you can remember. Before we delve deeper, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment 77 below to send a powerful signal into the universe. Play this video on repeat if it resonates with you, allowing its energy to strengthen. If you are truly one of the chosen, you will stay until the very end. If not, it's likely you won't have the endurance to receive this truth fully. The origin of your royal soul lineage. You've felt it, haven't you? That subtle hum beneath the surface of your daily existence. A gentle reminder that you're not just another soul passing through. While people you meet every day focus on surface-level goals, career moves, social approval, material comforts, you've always been drawn to something deeper. As a chosen one, you carry within you a signature frequency, a soul essence that's extraordinarily rare. This essence stems from a royal lineage in the spiritual realms, not royalty in the human sense, tied to crowns and kingdoms, but a profound nobility of spirit older than any earthly civilization. Long before you took human form, your soul participated in cosmic dynamics beyond ordinary comprehension. In these higher dimensions, certain soul groups formed, each with distinct purposes, teachings, and qualities. Your soul group is among the rarest, an ancient collective known for its wisdom, compassion, and resilience. Many of these souls have guided civilizations, quietly shaping cultural leaps and shifts in consciousness. It's a lineage of mentors, healers, visionaries, and guardians entrusted with influencing evolution across multiple timelines and star systems. This legacy explains so much about your life. It's why you often feel misunderstood, even when surrounded by love. You've carried a subtle gravity that either draws people in awe or makes them uneasy. Some might admire your calm authority without knowing why it affects them so strongly. Others might feel intimidated, unable to discern why they sense something different about you. That difference is your royal soul signature, a silent statement of purpose and depth that cannot be imitated or explained away by ordinary logic. The rarity of the soul group means that you don't encounter many kindred spirits easily. While others bond over shared hobbies or similar life stages, your connections must transcend trivial matters to feel truly satisfying. When you finally meet another who carries a similar vibration, it's like meeting a long-lost sibling, instant recognition passing between you. This rarity can feel isolating at times, but it also grants you a powerful autonomy. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out, to hold a frequency that can anchor higher truths into this reality. As you awaken to this truth of your royal soul group origin, the pieces of your life fall into place. The struggles you've endured, the trials that forced you to develop strength and insight, were all preparation for the task your soul pledged to undertake. Hardships tempered you, shaping you into someone who can hold steady in the face of turmoil and distortion. Now, as energies shift and more souls awaken, your lineage becomes crucial. You bring perspective born of ancient experiences, reminding humanity of its forgotten greatness. This is not about arrogance or feeling superior. Rather, it's about acknowledging your inheritance. Much like a royal family passing wisdom to generations, your soul group transmits qualities and duties to the next incarnations. Knowing this, you can act with confidence, not to dominate, but to guide. You possess an internal compass that points toward truth, compassion, and enlightenment. As you embrace your royal origin, you're empowered to fulfill your role as a catalyst, teacher, and bridge between worlds. The stage is set. Your presence marks a pivotal chapter in humanity's unfolding story. The distinction between human royalty and spiritual nobility. To understand the depth of your royal soul lineage, it's essential to distinguish it from human concepts of royalty. In human history, royalty often conjures images of crowns, thrones, and dynasties bound by bloodline and inherited power. This earthly royalty can be a source of glamour or oppression, depending on the era and the individuals involved. People you meet every day might assume royal means wealth, influence, or genetic privilege, but the nobility of your soul group transcends these material markers entirely. Your spiritual nobility doesn't reside in titles, material possessions, or a need to command others. Instead, it springs from wisdom cultivated across lifetimes, dimensions, and ethics. It's an earned refinement of character and integrity, forged by experiences that shaped your compassion, empathy, and insight. While human monarchs have armies and subjects, your soul lineage wields influence through vibration, guiding energies rather than enforcing laws. This is why, as a chosen one, you've been drawn to goals of service, healing, creativity, or leadership in subtle ways, rather than overtly seeking control or dominance. Your royal soul heritage grants you a higher perspective. When you witness conflicts, you instinctively sense underlying patterns, karmic lessons, or the potential for resolution that others miss. You see beyond dualities, rich and poor, strong and weak, winners and losers, recognizing each being's inherent worth. Where human royalty might cling to power and status, your soul lineage encourages humility. You understand that true authority comes from understanding rather than force, from facilitating growth rather than accumulating resources. This radical departure from conventional royalty means your presence can confound those still mired in hierarchical thinking. They might notice your calm presence during crises and wonder why you're not rattled. It's because your soul remembers times far beyond this human drama. You know that cycles of rise and fall, gain and loss, are part of a grand design. This perspective frees you from panic and greed. Your wealth isn't measured in gold coins, but in spiritual riches, insights, connections, and inner peace. It also influences how you handle your gifts. Instead of boasting about your knowledge or flaunting power, you share wisdom quietly through example or gentle guidance. Your impact grows organically. People who seek truth are drawn to you, not because you declare yourself an authority, but because your energy and actions communicate authenticity and credibility. In this sense, your soul's nobility acts like a beacon, attracting those ready to step beyond superficial valuations and embrace deeper understanding. In a world fixated on appearances, this invisible royalty can seem paradoxical. Yet it's precisely what makes your path so valuable. By embodying spiritual nobility rather than chasing ephemeral accolades, you model a new standard. Others may dismiss you until their hearts yearn for something more substantial. Then they recall your quiet strength, your refusal to engage in meaningless power struggles, and realize you hold keys to truths they long to discover. As you embrace this higher form of royalty, you become a catalyst for change. You show that worthiness isn't about titles or family trees. It's about character, purpose, and the courage to align with divine currents. Through this understanding, you inspire others to abandon shallow definitions of success and power. Slowly, they might realize that true nobility can flourish in anyone willing to transcend ego and invest in the soul's evolution. How your rare soul origin shapes your life path. Your royal soul lineage isn't just a grand concept, it directly shapes your life path. From early on, you might have felt that your journey diverged from the mainstream, while others set goals based on societal expectations. Career, marriage, status. You felt an inner pull toward deeper experiences. This doesn't mean you avoided traditional achievements, but rather that you approached them differently, guided by intuition and a sense of higher purpose. Perhaps you found yourself uninterested in competition for competition's sake. You noticed that when you tried to follow the crowd, your spirit rebelled. This rebellion wasn't mere stubbornness. It was your soul signaling that you were meant to carve a unique path. While friends chased recognition or followed trends, you gravitated toward activities that nurtured your inner growth. Spiritual practices, artistic expressions, humanitarian efforts, or intellectual pursuits driven by curiosity rather than ambition. As a chosen one from a rare soul group, you also encounter tests and challenges that others might find overwhelming. Each hardship served as a refining fire, polishing the gem of your soul. You might have faced betrayal, loss, or seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Yet through these trials, you discovered reservoirs of resilience, empathy, and wisdom. You learned to trust your inner compass, even when external circumstances seem chaotic. Over time, you realized these struggles weren't punishments. They were initiations, preparing you to fulfill your soul's calling. Your rare origin also gives you a subtle gravitas, influencing how others perceive you. Sometimes you enter a room, and people take note without understanding why. They sense something extraordinary, an unspoken mastery or silent authority that needs no proclamation. While some respond with admiration or deference, others might react with confusion or envy, unsettled by what they cannot name. Accept these reactions without taking them personally. They're simply recognizing your luminous ancestry, whether they acknowledge it or not. This unique path often involves periods of solitude. You need time to integrate higher frequencies and advanced insights. While others crave constant social validation, you understand the power of stillness and reflection. In these quiet moments, you commune with your soul group's wisdom, tapping into knowledge accumulated over countless lifetimes. This connection enhances your decision-making, allowing you to navigate life with a blend of logic, intuition, and grace. Your destiny may involve leadership, but not in a traditional sense. Instead of commanding armies or corporations, you lead by example, showing that integrity and compassion can reshape entire communities. People might approach you for advice or seek your presence in difficult times. This is not because you broadcast your lineage, but because your energy resonates with truth and stability. You become a sanctuary for those who sense life's deeper currents, a lighthouse guiding seekers to safe harbors of authenticity. Over time, you'll see how perfectly your life's puzzle pieces fit together. Every event, whether joyful or painful, contributed to honing your abilities. By embracing your rare soul origin, you no longer question your uniqueness. You celebrate it. Your path becomes a canvas where divine intentions paint extraordinary patterns. In walking this road, you embody the highest ideals of your royal lineage, uplifting others, expanding consciousness, and reminding humanity that extraordinary potentials dwell within us all. Recognizing your royal soul kin. Although your soul group is rare, you are not alone. Across the planet, scattered like precious gemstones, are others who share your lineage. You may have already met a few without fully realizing it, drawn together by a mutual sense of familiarity. When two members of this royal soul family cross paths, there's a subtle recognition, an unspoken understanding passing between you, a resonance that defies simple explanation. The soul kin might appear in unexpected places, a colleague who offers insight at just the right moment, a stranger who delivers a gentle reminder of your true nature, or a teacher whose words awaken dormant wisdom in your heart. Not all encounters are dramatic. Some connections remain fleeting, yet their impact lingers in your consciousness. Over time, you learn to trust these synchronicities, seeing them as signposts reminding you that your lineage is active and supportive. People you meet every day might overlook these connections, dismissing them as coincidences, but you know better. Just as migratory birds recognize each other's calls, your soul kin share energetic signatures that make them stand out amid the crowd. Meeting one of them feels like reuniting with a long-lost friend you never knew you missed. Conversations flow effortlessly, and both of you find solace in discussing truths and possibilities that rarely surface in ordinary dialogue. As you embrace your royal soul origin, you cultivate a heightened sensitivity to these signals. Instead of searching desperately, you relax into the flow, trusting that your kin will appear when needed. This trust liberates you from the anxiety of isolation, reassuring you that while your soul group is rare, it's never absent. Even if separated by geography or lifestyle, spiritual connections transcend physical boundaries. Telepathic rapport, shared dreams, or sudden intuitive nudges can bridge gaps, hinting at guidance and collaboration from afar. Your kin are not necessarily identical to you in personality or interests. Each soul brings unique talents and perspectives to your collective mission. Some may excel in healing, others in innovation, some in teaching, others in bridging cultural divides. Together you form a rich tapestry of abilities, complementing one another's strengths and compensating for weaknesses. When combined energy converges, the impact is profound. Creative breakthroughs, transformative gatherings, and projects that elevate consciousness beyond what a single individual could achieve alone. This unity doesn't require forming exclusive cliques or isolating yourselves from the world. On the contrary, you integrate into society, each playing distinct roles. Yet beneath surface differences, an unbreakable bond weaves you together, ensuring that your efforts serve a shared higher purpose. This quiet understanding provides comfort and courage. You know that wherever you stand, you're part of an ancient lineage working silently to uplift humanity's vibration. Recognizing your royal soul kin empowers you to move through life with a sense of family and community that transcends bloodlines or cultural affiliations. As the world changes and challenges arise, you can turn inward, recalling that your kin, both seen and unseen, walk beside you. And knowing you're not alone, you gain strength to face adversity with grace, creativity, and unwavering conviction that you're collectively steering humanity toward its next evolutionary leap. Responsibilities of a royal soul lineage. Bearer, being part of a rare and royal soul group, isn't just an honor, it carries responsibilities. With elevated perspective and heightened abilities come tasks that require discernment, compassion, and perseverance. You are not here to hoard wisdom or exploit your insights for personal gain. Instead, you stand as a custodian of higher truths, entrusted with guiding others toward awakening while respecting their free will. Your responsibilities may manifest in subtle ways. Perhaps you offer empathy to someone struggling with moral dilemmas, helping them see beyond societal conditioning. Maybe you create art that whispers spiritual revelations into people's subconscious minds, or you write, speak, or sing words that resonate on levels beyond the literal, gently nudging souls to question old assumptions. Whatever your medium, you're invited to share what you know without forcing it, allowing curiosity and readiness to lead seekers to your doorstep. People you meet every day might never realize the weight you carry. They see you smiling or working diligently, unaware that behind your calm exterior lies a soul orchestration centuries in the making. This doesn't mean you must broadcast your lineage or explain your mission. True power often lies in quiet influence. By living with integrity and authenticity, you radiate an energy that can soothe chaos and inspire sincerity. In times of crisis, your responsibilities intensify. When fear and misinformation threaten stability, you're called to hold steady, anchoring a frequency of love and clarity. You need not rush into heroics. Instead, you remain present, a pillar that others can lean on. Your ability to see through illusions allows you to guide conversations toward truth and to encourage fairness where injustice tries to root. Even small acts, diffusing tension in a heated argument or encouraging someone to trust their intuition, ripple out, contributing to collective healing. Maintaining humility is crucial. Recognizing your special lineage doesn't grant you superiority. On the contrary, it challenges you to see the divine spark in all beings. Others may walk different paths or show little interest in spiritual matters. That's their choice. You're not here to judge them, only to assist those willing to embrace growth. By honoring free will, you uphold cosmic law, ensuring your guidance enhances rather than impedes soul evolution. These responsibilities also include self-care. Your soul group's legacy is rich, but you're currently human, subject to fatigue, emotional fluctuations, and learning curves. To fulfill your role effectively, nurture your well-being. Rest when needed, commune with nature, meditate, or engage in activities that recharge your spirit. This self-nurturing ensures your energy remains pure and accessible, preventing burnout that could distort your judgment or erode your compassion. Over time, as you fulfill these responsibilities with grace, you inspire others to do the same. They notice how effortlessly you integrate spirituality into daily life, how you approach challenges without panic, and how you maintain moral clarity amid confusion. In doing so, you demonstrate that being part of a royal soul lineage is not about spectacle or grandeur. It's about service, legacy, and contributing to a grand tapestry of upliftment. By embracing these tasks, you become a crucial strand in that tapestry, woven through time and space, connecting heaven's wisdom to earth's unfolding story. Embracing and integrating your gifts, Realizing you come from a rare and royal soul group may initially seem like a grand revelation, yet the true work lies in integrating this understanding into your everyday life. Knowing you have a unique lineage doesn't automatically solve your problems or guarantee smooth sailing. You still face human struggles, interpersonal conflicts, and moments of self-doubt. The difference is that now you approach these challenges with expanded awareness. To embrace your gifts, start by listening inward. Pay attention to those subtle impulses, intuitions, and creative sparks that arise seemingly from nowhere. They are often whispers from your soul group's wisdom, nudging you toward opportunities for growth and contribution. Embrace your innate talents, be they healing presence, clear communication, artistic expression, or leadership in turbulent situations. By honing these abilities, you fulfill the potential encoded in your spiritual DNA. People you meet every day might not comprehend why you spend time meditating, journaling, or exploring metaphysical concepts. They may see these practices as indulgent or unnecessary. Yet through these rituals, you attune yourself to higher frequencies, making it easier to access guidance from your lineage. Over time, as your gifts manifest in positive impacts, skeptics may respect your dedication, even if they don't grasp your process. Integration also involves accepting your humanity. Your elevated soul origin doesn't exempt you from mistakes. Sometimes you'll misread signals or act from ego rather than essence. This is part of being incarnate. When it happens, forgive yourself and learn from it. Each stumble refines your discernment, teaching you how to align more consistently. Perfection isn't the goal, authenticity and growth are. As you become more comfortable with your gifts, consider how to share them. Maybe you teach skills that uplift others, or write a book that transmits higher truths. Perhaps you quietly bless situations with calm energy, influencing outcomes positively without claiming credit. Your contributions need not be dramatic to be meaningful. Impact often unfolds in subtle ways, leaving a lasting impression that helps individuals find their own strength and clarity. This integration process is ongoing. There's no finish line where you say, "I've mastered my gifts completely." Instead, you evolve in cycles, deepening your understanding with each challenge and triumph. Each time you witness the positive effects of your gifts, your confidence grows, reinforcing the cycle of giving and receiving. You step into a flow where your abilities feel natural, almost effortless, because they stem from genuine alignment. As your inner and outer worlds harmonize, you stand as a bridge between realms. Your royal soul lineage finds expression in human form, and in doing so, you advance the mission encoded in your core. Over lifetimes, your group has worked silently to raise consciousness and foster love. Now, through your integrated gifts, you continue that work openly, inspiring others to reach beyond limitations. Ultimately, by accepting, nurturing, and applying your unique attributes, you transform abstract lineage into tangible blessings, making your presence a catalyst for healing, understanding, and collective ascent. Stepping into your royal destiny. As your understanding deepens, you grow into the spiritual royalty your lineage intended. This isn't about privilege, but rather profound responsibility. You're here to anchor higher truths and expand perception beyond familiar boundaries, reminding others that existence is far more expansive than they've been led to believe. Embracing your royal destiny means aligning with a purpose that resonates through every choice you make. Rather than chasing fleeting gains, you invest in endeavors that uplift the collective. Happiness becomes more than personal pleasure. It's interwoven with community growth, spiritual evolution, and shared abundance. Others may struggle to fathom your unwavering calm and commitment. They'll notice how you face difficulties with courage, drawn from ancient inner reservoirs. Words alone can't convey your understanding. It's a quiet confidence born of knowing that all life follows deeper universal patterns. As you fully accept this path, synchronicities multiply. The right allies and resources appear effortlessly, as though guided by unseen forces. Challenges still arise, but you navigate them with new grace and wisdom. Your influence radiates beyond your immediate circle. Each insight, healing, and spark of inspiration subtly shakes collective consciousness. Your empathy also grows, seeing beyond surface conflicts into wounded hearts seeking light. Instead of judging, you guide gently, encouraging growth and understanding. By embracing this lineage, you acknowledge your duty to serve as a beacon of higher truths. Your life contributes to a grand tapestry of awakening souls. Through each step, you honor cosmic principles and affirm that spiritual nobility can appear in humble human form, elevating everyone touched by your presence.